Our next reader is Narda Azaria Dalgleish. She's an Israeli-born British designer, a contemplative writer and poet. Narda published her first book, I, Israel Ask, A Spiritual Response to Love and Death, in 2007. She's currently working towards publication of her next poetry book. Now, if people have their individual books here today, perhaps you could just go up to the individual author, and some people have left their books on the side. But let's give a big, hearty welcome for Narda Azaria Dalgleish.
Just a short introduction, and that is that this year is the 10th anniversary, actually, of me starting writing overnight, and that was with the news of the death of my son. This one?
Yeah.
The news of the death of my son by Al-Qaeda in 2004. So that's the result, and I've been writing ever since. So I'll begin with the first poem, which is called O Ahmad. O Ahmad, there is nothing I can do or say to prevent your intention to blow yourself up with those you hate. But I would like you to know anyway that at the end of your last prayer, when you turn your head to the right and say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu, you have greeted me too, as I am there right beside you with the whole of mankind, because your Lord is my breath. Then, when you turn your head to the left and repeat for the last time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu, I am there too, with the whole universe, because everywhere you turn, there is His face, and your Lord is my breath. Even when your hands and forehead touch the ground, and you say to your Lord with a deep sense of fulfillment, Who? We are all there, right beneath you, with our foreheads and hands and knees and toes touching yours from the ground. So just before you press the button with your call Akbar, know that we are always between you and your Lord, because He is our breath. In Combustion, Israel is not what Israel thinks Israel is, because Israel in oneness doesn't exist other than the verb man. See these secular hands. These secular hands have never lit a Shabbat candle. Could hands or candles ignite a heart? See this chest in Combustion? In Combustion, that which speaks says, I am the Jew, the Capulet, the Montague, the Mary, the Elizabeth, the blood between. I am the eyes lacrimating on the frail Dame Cecily's hands, the dagger sparing Isaac's jugular on the Moriah, the green and pleasant pastures of Yir'ehu Shalem, the sacred arrow of the plains, brushing by the hair without killing, the beauty scars on the face of Aber, the carved stone of Janus, the whale swallowing Yunus, the Sunni, the Shiite, the milk of their camel, the psalmist weeping for Zion in the confluence of the waters of Babel. I am Junzu and the sound of one hand clapping. I am the pictograph, the cuneiform, the rune. I am the Aleph-Beth of United Kingdom. Salim is not what Salim thinks Salim is, because in Taslim, man is the verb, him. Abraham. I met Abraham on Mount Moriah after greeting each other in the name of the same all-presence, present in his time and mine. We sat on the rock and I said to him, "My father, I have come to trade my share given to you and your seed for everlasting eternity from Yahweh Elohim. Tell him, one of my daughters from the line of Isaac is asking to trade her right over any land of dispute. Tell him, in return, let her into the land of the heart of man, the land in which the only discrimination is your discernment between your all-inclusive, your all-inclusion of yourself and your all-exclusive repudiation of anything other or equal to yourself." And I said to him, "My father, were I to be one of your daughters from the line of Ishmael, even then tell him, take the gifts you have granted me by the rocks for a sanctuary beyond the furthest limit." I said to him, "My father, I have come to trade my share with you. All the qualities bestowed upon me by the entirety of your seed, with which you have determined your nations, take back for his single identity." Abraham then stood up, and I stood too. He wrapped my hands in his and moved them upward from his chest to his lips and then to his forehead. Then he embraced me and said, "My child, you have indeed chosen what was singled out for all mankind before Adam was between water and mud." At 0 Greenwich. Is there a party on either side of the prime meridian, neither moved by the national, the religious, or the atheist aspect, neither moved by the right, the left, nor the center? A party not moved by a color, nor a banner? Is there a party moved by love's perspective? At 0 Greenwich, under Her Majesty's dominion, will I be deemed traitor or an utter fool for asking? Thank you.